31 days to 31, day 5, let go.
So I definitely wanted to go ahead and clear the air about this beautiful little girl that came into my life about 9 years ago and has stuck with me ever since.
So this is Kayla.
Hi.
My Tootie Booty, and we are gonna spend the weekend together. We're gonna go hang out with Nyla.
I will have fun, so you might want to pack some of your toys and stuff.
Oh, so y'all already made plans for this weekend. Okay.
Period.
Nah, I can't.
So Kayla and I's relationship is actually the product of a past relationship. She is the daughter of my ex-fiance. I decided to take a whole day to explore this bond because there has been so many questions surrounding why I'm still involved in her life when her father and I are no longer together. And in the past, I would avoid this conversation completely because honestly, I really didn't even know how to answer that question. But within the last year and a half and in my soul searching, I'm ready to address this now.
I don't know if y'all ever talk to Kayla or know Kayla, but if you ask Kayla who Nay is to her, that's my Nene. And you be like, well, what's that? My Nene. Y'all think I know Nene? So to Kayla, I guess Nay is just like an additional mom type of figure. It's just what we call her, Nene, and I'm glad that they have that relationship. It's very close. It's like a second mother, which I'm greatly appreciative of.
When Kayla's father and I decided to break up, I really struggled with the idea of parting ways with her completely. Again, I met this little girl before she was even 1 year old, and her father and I were together until she was about 7 or 8. So the bond and the connection was deeper than just a stepmom, stepdaughter. Like, I loved this little girl like she was my own. And I realized that connection had grown and thrived outside of the relationship with her father and I. Luckily for me, I had through time established a relationship with her mother, because I feel like had that not happened, I probably would not be in the position to still be a part of her life today. So we broke up and I was allowed to continue to be a part of her growth and be a part of the process of raising her and to be very present in her life. So that was another thing that bothered me, or I felt like I couldn't really explain, was the fact that her mom had become such a big part of my life as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, we definitely had our hiccups, but that turned into mutual respect, that then turned into mutual love. And I can definitely say I'm appreciative of the connection and her becoming such a big support system and always being in my corner.
Do I feel awkward how we transitioned our relationship from baby mama to girlfriend to best friends? No, not at all, because when I was in the beginning stages of co-parenting, it was easier for me to talk to Nay versus talking to my child's father, and so that relationship was already formed. It took some time. Nah, I'm not gonna take some time and some words and some things happen. But I'm glad we were both mature enough to sit down and have a conversation and progress from there. So do I feel awkward? No, but everybody else do.
Nicole gets on my whole nerves. I swear something is wrong with that girl. Anyway, day 5 is a wrap. About to pass out. It's been a long day, but it was a good day. I definitely enjoyed spending time with my toot. Of course, as soon as we got to Nyla's house, she ditched me and has been hanging out with her friend, but that's okay. Just watching her play and enjoy her time was enough. I kind of sat and just thought about the relationship a little more, and it's not even the relationship between Kayla and I that I felt awkward about, because I just didn't want to talk about it when people would ask. Like, they ask who child she is, and it's like, that's my child, and I keep it moving. I call my nieces and my nephews my kids too, so nobody really questions that. And every now and then, people who, you know, don't really know the story will probe a little deeper. But I did have people close to me asking, you know, like, well, why you still be around her now? Or they would assume that because I was still with her, then I was still dealing with her father, which is not the case. So for all of you guys asking and trying to figure out what's going on, I'm not still with her father, but I will continue to be a part of her life. I think more so when the awkward explanations came in, when people would ask about Nicole. Because, like I said, we became friends, and so she would come hang out with me. We were doing things together with Kayla. She's coming to my events to support me, and people would always ask, well, who is that? And I'm like, oh, this is Nicole. Well, who's Nicole? Oh, it's Kayla's mom. And not that I was embarrassed that we had become friends, but I just know there's such a stigma and a taboo behind girlfriends and baby mamas becoming friends or hanging out, or like there's this unwritten rule that we're supposed to hate each other, and we just didn't. So I didn't want people judging, or I didn't want people asking questions. I don't know, I really used to deal with validation. I can't wait to get to my validation day. I mean, I can wait. I'm not gonna rush it because it's gonna be a lot to deal with, but I just didn't like people questioning what, when, where, and how. Having to explain myself. I don't like people making up what they want to believe in their head about anything that got to do with me. And so I would just avoid it. But at this point, whatever. Who is Kayla? My kid. Who is Nicole? My friend, baby mama, whatever you want to call her. We in this together. we have a co-parenting relationship. much love for her. It's a whole bestie. At this point in my life, I don't even have the energy to feel awkward about the relationship between Kayla and I. That's my baby. End of story. And whoever doesn't understand it, is not for you to understand. I will forever be grateful for this connection in this relationship, and I will continue to nurture it because I love her and she loves me, and I will continue to be there for her, and I will continue to show up for her, and I will continue to be her stepmom.
Period, Pooh. Period.